What would you say the level of urgency is?
It is a sense of gloom and doom. I'm going to die.
So wait. You got a constant of a 2?
There are times where I almost feel like I've blacked out.
You did that?
We don't know really what else to do.
What would you say the level of urgency is?
It is a sense of gloom and doom. I'm going to die.
So wait. You got a constant of a 2?
There are times where I almost feel like I've blacked out.
You did that?
We don't know really what else to do.
Oh my God.
You have like a scratch.
Would this classify as a stigmata?
Guys, get in here. I feel like I'm being electrocuted.
We can't go on like this.
What the?
What?
That thing just moved forward on its own.
All right, this is an interesting case. Let me call. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Bill. Why is Aaron always the last one to chime in? What are you doing, Aaron? Aaron, what are you doing?
Taking a poop,
Oh, boy.
and I'm gonna take it and put it right here, actually.
You know, it's enough with all this energy, this bad energy we deal with on these investigations, and then we got to deal with these horrific, I wouldn't even call them dad jokes. I don't want to offend or put down dads of the nation, but
Offensive to dads.
this is what we have to put up with, folks, these jokes here.
Don't talk.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna be sending you immediately to Texas. This is the Eastburn family, Joy and Chelsea. They are a married couple. There is a very evil energy that is invading their home. It's really affecting one of them very badly. Here's the submission video.
Hey, Ghost Adventures, this is Joy and Chelsea. We are reaching out to you because we need help. We've lived in this house about 3 years. We feel like we've been affected by something for the past 2.5 years. We've had a frame that flew across the room without explanation. We've had all the kitchen cabinets in the kitchen open. We come out from sleeping and they're all open.
We definitely notice ourselves in this house. I hate to say this, but we feel oppressed. There's a drastic difference between who we are in this house and when we're out. We don't know really what else to do, and we hope that we hear back. Thank you.
Continues, it can turn out severe.
Really?
Yeah, it is urgent.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds serious.
And then remember, Aaron, just like Pee Wee Herman said, the stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Travel safe. I'll talk to you soon. Is that Zach?
That's Zach.
Hello?
Where are you guys at right now?
We're headed to the house.
Headed to the house.
Okay, you're gonna go somewhere else right now. Don't ask questions. I'm gonna send you an address. When you get there, I want you to call me back.
Okay.
All right.
I wonder what that's about.
What? Another house?
Is this it?
I think this is
that
a house.
blue house?
Right here. Isn't that
how
weird?
it's-
Is like the front's not
Hey,
straight.
Are
It's-
those upside down crosses?
That's what the first thing I
Kind of look
thought.
like it. Yeah. Whoa, dude, you just called right at the right time. We just walked up to the house.
Okay, guys, so the house that you're at right now was owned by a family called the Hackler family.
Okay.
They owned the farmland where the Eastburn house now sits.
Okay.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. Both Hackler men died on the farmland.
On the property?
wow.
Yes, this is crazy. So multiple buildings that the Hacklers owned, they all mysteriously burned down.
Really?
Including an Oddfellows temple.
That's crazy.
Frances Hackler, she was a Methodist missionary to Rhodesia, South Africa. Rhodesia is known for its black magic and witchcraft.
Wow.
There's a particular photo of Frances Hackler holding what appears to be a voodoo doll.
So she could have brought this stuff back to here. Right, to the property.
Yeah.
This is the strangest part. The Hacklers picked up their house, which is the house
This
you're
one.
at right now, and relocated it a couple miles away
Yeah, that's
from
what I
their farmland.
said. We're a
That's
couple
bizarre.
miles
No
away.
Now, the
way.
whole question is, why would they pick up their main house, which also looks kind of strange if you look at the angle
Yeah, we noticed that.
Yeah, the angles are weird.
It kind of looks like the Winchester Mystery House, as if they were creating this house with these angles and sacred geometry to ward off some kind of spirit.
Yeah.
So the question is, did they move their house off of that farmland where the Eastburn house now sits that you're headed to because the land was cursed?
Yeah.
And I want you guys now to head on over to the Eastburn's house knowing this information.
Yeah.
Do you realize how hard that is to move a house that size 2 miles?
That's crazy.
That's insane, dude.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Chelsea, Joy?
Yes.
Come on in.
Thank you. What would you say the level of urgency is? What's going on as far as...
I mean, the TV turned off and I was standing about where Jay's standing, just staring at the TV because I was watching some show and it just turned off.
This TV?
Yes, just now, like 30 minutes ago.
Jeez. And that's a pretty common occurrence, it sounds like.
Specifically, this television and the one that we have in our pool room.
Gotcha.
They tend to toggle back and forth. And I'm getting goosebumps actually just talking about it on the right side of my face.
So, like, when this happens, do you get feelings? Is there anything else going on at the same time?
Well, the past
She's
month
been having some panic issues.
past month, to be honest, debilitating panic attacks. I mean, we've called 911 twice.
911. I've got someone here who's experiencing tingling in her left arm, chest pain, and feel like she's going to pass out. Is she responding normally? She's freaking out. Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. 911.
I'm home alone, and I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like something comes over me, and like I have to get up and.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, like
And
we
then
thought
it
she was.
happened
We thought
after
she was
it
having a
hit-
heart attack.
But does it happen after a paranormal experience, or is it like...
I think that it all kind of ties together.
Do they just come out of nowhere?
Yes.
Just in an instant?
I'm not thinking through something. We don't have
Yeah.
family turmoil. Everyone loves each other. There's no need. And it is a sense of gloom and doom. I'm going to die.
Is it any specific room? Is it this room mainly, or is it the kitchen mainly, or your bedroom?
I mean, the kitchen, the cabinets come completely open.
Can we go in there and talk
Yes.
about that?
Yeah, let's...
This is the kitchen. We'll go to sleep with the kitchen like this, everything closed. And then I'll come out in the morning to make coffee, and nearly every cabinet is open to a perfect 90-degree angle, and a
Damn.
couple of drawers.
The way that they were aligned was more disturbing than finding them open, I believe. It was unlike anything I've ever seen outside of a movie.
I mean, it's happened like 5 times now. So I think at that point, it's just, you kind of get a sinking feeling in your stomach.
Was there a time when you first moved in that it wasn't happening, where it was kind of just normal and peaceful, or?
We've been here for about 3 years. She had a friend that passed away from breast cancer, which is about 2 years ago now.
It kind of started then.
Shortly after that, she teaches yoga super early in the morning, which is not my life, so I was still in bed, and I heard this crash. So I came out. Her friend had actually made a picture frame for her, which sits on our mantle currently, and that exact picture was probably about 15 to 20 feet off of our mantle.
Wow. So it
Across
was
the room.
her- And that was like the first.
That was the very first.
activity?
That was the first activity.
Oh, wow.
So at first, I was kind of welcoming things to happen because I thought it was my best friend just saying hi.
There was maybe a 50-50 feeling here that maybe Joy found comfort in that, but then for me, it was the act of it being thrown. I wasn't comfortable with that.
So wait, you got a constant of a 2?
Yeah, that's probably just what it is, because it hasn't moved off a 2.5.
Right, so that means this house is getting a lot of energy.
We have a
transformer in our backyard.
The backyard.
There you go, there's an amplifier.
Someone follow me with a
We've
camera
heard
just real
that
quick.
that can
Oh, yeah.
give them energy to do things.
Yeah, it's getting stronger out here.
It sounds like there's a lot of things moving, things like that. What about you guys particularly? Have you noticed like a change in your relationship, your behaviors?
4.5, now it's a 5.
Do you feel like an element of danger or something's that's affecting you more
So there
personally?
was a time a few months ago where nothing but rage I mean, I'm talking rage would come over me. I would see red.
5.5, 5.6, 7.
Wow.
And that's not me.
Yeah.
And that's not us. Like, as a couple, that's never been us.
8, 9, 10. It's a 25 right here, a foot away from it.
So just like most couples, we bicker, we have arguments, we work through things together. But it seems that whenever we go through those things in this house, we escalate things so fast. It goes from 0 to 100. It's different when we're out of this house.
Wow.
I've taught myself now that if we get into some type of disagreement, I just need to leave.
Take it out of the
I know
house.
that. I just need to leave. There's been times where she's put herself in her office just so that we can be apart. My rage has gotten so bad where I chose to try to break down that door with my hands.
Yeah, that's the door
So we
she had
have
an
them
encounter with.
covered up with silly butterfly
Can you see?
clips, but
Can you see it?
Oh, right here, yeah.
Yeah.
You did that?
I don't necessarily remember hitting that door. There are times where I almost feel like maybe I've blacked out.
Have you ever done anything like that
No.
before living here?
No.
Have you ever lost your temper to the point that you would punch a wall or a
No.
door? That's something.
I'm afraid that either we're gonna hurt each other or we're gonna hurt ourselves.
We had this really horrible smell like something was
We
on
did.
fire. And we called the ambulance and the firefighters to come.
911. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
So we have this funny smell in our garage that could be like rubber burning, so we're just leery. We don't really know what to do.
We always do recommend that you evacuate the house.
They
They went up
came
and-
here? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
they
thought
came
maybe
here.
something was on
We
fire?
thought it was an electrical
It was
fire.
in the-
Multiple buildings that the Hacklers owned, they all mysteriously burned down.
Really?
I think it's a good time for us to do what we were gonna do. If it's okay with you, we wanna do some provocation to see if it is something evil. And we're gonna light some Palo Santo wood, and we're gonna say a few things, and we'll see if we get a response from that. Maybe something will happen in the house. Because if we light Palo Santo and we start saying spiritual things and you guys don't like it, then that's a huge clue.
The guys briefly step outside to retrieve their Palo Santo wood, and when they return, Chelsea has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you okay?
I just feel sick.
Oh. She's all of a sudden not feeling good.
This happens a lot. That's why we were just saying, just the mention of what we said we were gonna do could cause an adverse reaction.
I like a panic attack, I think.
Really?
I had extreme wave of nausea. I thought for sure I was going to get sick. I felt very disassociated, very dizzy.
With Chelsea's history of debilitating panic attacks and signs of dark oppression, the guys are very concerned and immediately have her sit down so they can examine her further.
Were you irritated with what was going on?
It was just an immediate, I don't know that I want to do this.
I wanted to say something before I walked out of this house, that I noticed your demeanor change, and I don't think you realized it. A look that you gave me when I was looking for this. For a split second, you gave me this microaggression look, and I was like, I have seen that look before.
Can you just look at Joy for a second? Just look over at her.
What?
Oh my God. Does your neck hurt on that side?
Can you look over again?
Take a look.
You have like a scratch.
It's an X.
I've never been scratched, we've never been bruised, we've never been physically harmed in this house. That was a fight or flight moment for me, and I had to leave.
Okay, she's gonna freak out.
All right. Can I step out? I can't. I gotta, something. That ain't right. Wow.
It's stopping me from lighting this, though. It's stopping me from what I need to do.
As soon as Chelsea and Joy leave for the night, the guys review their footage to try to determine when exactly Chelsea was scratched. And they make a disturbing discovery of a different nature. Just before Chelsea's scratch appeared, she used the bathroom and was out of view from any of our cameras. The guys immediately call me to determine how to proceed.
I know that we are a bit suspicious at this point.
about how this appeared after she left the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I know some people, when they are under a state of oppression or even possessed, there's a thing called stigmata, where people will self-harm themselves, self-mutilate themselves. Could something be kind of puppeteering her or influencing her to mark herself with a cross, which is representative of Jesus and the torture device that he was nailed to? I mean, that was pretty severe looking on her neck.
Yeah, it was welted.
Maybe she legitimately doesn't realize she's doing that, and she doesn't remember doing that, doesn't recognize it as herself.
There are times where I almost feel like maybe I've blacked out.
Would this classify as a stigmata? It could be. But she could also just be doing this to herself. For what motive? I have no idea, but we don't know these people. It could go either way right now.
Right, totally.
All depending on your investigation
Yeah.
and our follow-up analysis with her, because we're going to bring this up to her at the end. But let's wipe your minds completely clean of what just happened. Investigate this house as we would any other investigation, scientifically.
Yeah. Zach was right, like we can't just go in this thinking it's not haunted, and we shouldn't go in there thinking it is haunted at this point. Like we honestly just don't know.
We don't know.
I think personally we should go in there and try to either debunk their claims or back up their claims.
Right.
And I know one of their big claims is what? The TV's turning on.
The TVs.
So there's one in the living room, there's one in the bedroom, and then there's one in here.
Right.
So sometimes TVs, like you use a remote, you turn on one TV, it might pick up the signal in another room.
For sure.
So I say like we try that.
Good idea.
The other TVs.
Yeah.
Here's something to look for too. So TV remotes work with IR.
Yes.
Maybe watch when I press it.
Oh, yeah.
You see it, right?
Totally.
So you'll be able to see it too in the night vision, like where the remote's hitting.
Oh, true.
As
Okay.
well.
All right, let's go.
So just keep an eye out for that.
All right, ready?
Right now, I'm just coming through with the thermal camera, and I got the full spectrum on.
So you've got both. Okay, that's great. So Jay, obviously I turned on the TV in here. Did any other TVs turn on?
No.
Okay.
Let me see if this remote turns on her bedroom.
I'll stand here.
Yep.
It didn't turn on in here.
So this remote turns on the TV in the bedroom and the front room, and in here also. Okay, listen. I don't know about the TV. The remote, you have to be right directly in front of it to turn it on, but the one remote turns on all three TVs.
So we weren't really able to disprove or prove anything with that. It kind of left it inconclusive.
What I said earlier about the voltage in the house, if there's a fluctuation that's too high or too low, could have turned the TV on or off. We got a voltmeter, it's right here. It's plugged into the wall, and you'll be able to see right now. And it was 124 volts, which is within the range between 110 and 130, which is normal for a household. So it's not that.
It's not a power surge.
Nope, it's not a power surge, and I don't think it's the remotes either.
So how would the TVs be turning on?
I don't know. I want to point something else out. We shut the Wi-Fi off, so there is no controlling the home from outside the home. Did you notice when the TV turned on, it says can't connect to network?
Right.
Because we killed the network. So that's going to give us an honest investigation. What's next, Jay?
The office chair.
Chelsea's office has a chair that likes to move to the very corner of the room, like someone's in trouble.
Like disciplinary. Let's go
So the office
investigate
chair,
that.
my thought was sit in it. Get up like you're going away. See if it just naturally rolls back.
Right.
Give it a little push one way or other. See if like the floor's level. Do we have balls or anything?
I do in my pocket.
See if it's a level floor.
What
see
did you
if
just
it
say?
I have balls. Right here. There's 2 balls.
Get your balls out of my face.
Can we even use that?
Okay, so I do notice right now, I'm gonna take the purse or the satchel off.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's always on, though, it could affect the weight distribution with how it swings. Maybe try it both ways.
Okay. You want me to sit in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do this like I would do it. Working.
Wait, did you just say working?
Yeah, like I'm working.
He said working.
I Get up.
Walk away. Chair is rotating right now. It's turning. And it stopped. It turned 90 degrees.
That's
the purse is on it,
The
right?
purse is on it.
Do a roll test. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
can you kind of see if it
I'm
was...
just gonna push it towards the corner. Ready?
Yeah.
This chair is not easy to roll.
It doesn't look like it rolls very
That's
easy.
hard.
Once again, we couldn't disprove, but that also didn't prove that it happened, so we were stuck again.
Listen here, spirits of this area. See what I'm doing here? If you make those light up.
Remember that what they said during the interview, that the chair would be in the corner like a kid being punished or something?
Yeah.
Well, Frances Hackler was a school teacher in her missionary work in Africa.
No.
So if anybody could be doing that, it could be her, since she was an old school teacher.
Oh, wow, that's what teachers would do.
And if she came back with some sort of voodoo doll or something, gave her a curse, she would be stuck on the land probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we found a picture of her handling these voodoo dolls that she brought back from South Africa.
Does it seem like an innocent thing? Like I have a trinket?
Yeah, I think it's innocent. I don't think they were necessarily doing anything dark. It could just be they're being cursed by taking it and kind of thinking of it as a joke or a toy.
Can you imagine? I wonder if that's when, like, the buildings by that family started burning down, or...
Well, that was around the time when her father dropped dead in the field, too.
Oh my God, no way.
Frances Hackler, are you on this property right now? If you are, can you give us some sort of sign that you can hear my voice and that you know that we're here?
Whoa, guys. I just got the chills in the garage. Holy I gotta film this. Hold on.
The garage is 1,000,000 degrees.
The balls aren't going off, but the in here is go. Holy dude, I am. Guys, get in here. Someone just get in here. I just gotta get someone else to document this. Holy I just had the chills, just like, I feel like I'm being electrocuted.
What?
Dude, look, as soon as you said that this started doing it, and I am like, my body is like full of static right now.
Wait, what's that?
It's a quad splitter.
Right as Billy said, Francis, can you light these up? At Nerve Center, right in front of me, I have a box. It's called a quad splitter, and it takes the 4 cameras that I watch and sends them to one television. It's usually lit up green, solid green when it gets a signal, and if it's not getting a signal, it's just a solid red. This had all 4 lights just blinking crazy, all red. I've never seen that in my entire time. We've been using this system for probably almost 10 years now, and it's never done that at all.
And the energy rush I just felt like too, like my entire body like got like pins and needles, static shock.
Wait.
You're the one telling the truth.
Yeah, you're the one that's talking about the history of her.
Like when you were about to talk, you started saying,
yeah, and I called her name.
If Francis, if you're here, light these up, and this lit up.
Are you serious?
I swear, dude.
Damn.
Well, it went to you because you're the one that broke the history on her.
Right. I acknowledged her first. Maybe?
Yeah,
for sure.
You're the one that gave us the news of Francis. So, Francis, are you doing that?
Let's get some gear and go in there, investigate.
Yeah, I've never seen this quad splitter do that.
I've never seen it do that either.
What outlet is it plugged into?
Because Billy was already on the trail of, is the power inconsistent? I suggested maybe we check it again. Here's another chance to debunk or prove what's going on.
Honestly, felt like an electrical charge rushed through me.
Right there.
It's crazy.
Oh,
Totally
124, totally normal.
Normal.
Wow.
See
No,
these
just
lights
a-
here?
yeah,
And they're
right.
green.
Right,
That's how
that's-
it should be.
Exactly.
And it's fine.
So how weird is the timing on that then?
Timing was-
That you were reading it and then I said it
Right.
and then it happened. Jay, I think that you should read more stuff about her. Oh, you know what I wanted to see?
I have a picture of her and the dolls.
Okay, yeah, let's see that. Show me that.
Let's see, what is that?
Bro, where's that thing that Jeff made that was like...
Whoa, what the?
Whoa!
What?
Did you just see that?
What?
That thing just moved forward on its own.
Are you serious?
Swear to God, it moved.
No, nothing was moving down here.
Hey, I caught the tail end of it. Happened.
But the cable
When I
didn't.
picked her picture up.
Yes!
The cable didn't move down here, so it's not like the weight of the cable. This
No.
is moving.
Do you understand? He was trying to show me the picture of her.
Just pulled up her picture and that started happening.
And that thing, I swear to God, it went from here, it went just like this.
Slow.
No one was anywhere near the cables. It was incredible. The timing of it was just incredible. Francis, can you do that again?
Hang on, we'll open the door, see if I can hear anything.
All right, I was just about to zoom in on the picture you were going to show me of her holding the voodoo doll.
I didn't see it. I was looking at the gear.
Like if this is used for spiritual like voodoo doll stuff, like, that's not going to be good.
I looked at the cables under the table to see if I was down there. Did I pull something? They were
not doing anything with it.
We're talking about history, so now it's really getting active. You can hear it's chaos right now in there.
And it's when I talked about her, that thing freaked out.
Right.
I bring up her picture, that thing moves. And honestly, like the feeling, like I'm not a big feeling guy, like honestly.
I know you're not.
I get them, I do get them, and I acknowledge them, but like it doesn't happen often. I swear to you, like the feel, like literally like electric, just like running through me, like pure energy just like coming off of this.
All right, this is when we need you to turn that TV on, all right? We need you to do something in this house. Open a cabinet. If you're the spirit of this woman who just messed with Jay, say your name on one of these cameras.
Hold on a second. I just want to try something. I'm focusing on a picture of Frances Hackler holding the voodoo doll with her lady friends. Frances Hackler, are you the one turning this TV on? Or the TV on in the garage?
It might not even be Frances.
If Frances was cursed, it could be whatever the evil entity that cursed her. And when we talk about her, when we show her picture, it gets pissed off.
Well, did my camera? My infrared light just shut off. There's a full battery. That just shut off. Can you see that it has a full battery? It just powered off when I said that. Do you have the ability to shut different equipment off? Maybe you're not Frances Hackler. Are you part of a voodoo curse? Show us what you can do. We are challenging you. All right, let's keep going.
Give me the recorder.
All right.
You go get the XLS.
Good idea.
Give me the recorder. I'm gonna go sit in the bedroom. Let's go in the bedroom. Whoever is here, can you just say your name? We understand that there's something here that haunts the land. We understand that there's some coincidence of things she said, like the fire, made it very coincidental. Are we on to anything here?
Whoever's here, can you just say your name? We understand that there's something here that haunts the land. We understand that there's some coincidence of things she said. Are we on to anything here?
Hey, look, can you come and sit right here between Lauren and I? We just want some answers to help them out, because...
Did you hear that?
Jay, are you walking around?
I'm at Nerve.
You heard it, right?
Mm-hmm. Aaron and I got really startled by what sounded like high heels or dress shoes on a floor.
All right, we're gonna roll too. Look, we just want help for them. This is your property, we get it. There's some serious history here. Am I right?
Look, we just want help for them. This is your property, we get it. There's some serious history here. Am I right?
We haven't gotten any EVPs at all.
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Out of all the EVP sessions I did, I think I did 10 of them. We got nothing.
I am almost done with XLS. I've been in every room, including the garage. No figures of any kind. Let me just kind of spin around in here.
So what's weird is, like, if there is a spirit here, because Jay had a moment, it's hiding out. Usually we can bring it and draw it out. So if that's the case and it is hidden, dude, what's weird is I feel like there's someone behind me. Is there?
Here, move out of the way. Let me shoot with the XLS.
You literally both looked up. I felt it. You both looked up right where I felt it. That was weird.
Step out of the way from it, Aaron.
You guys both at the same time. You admit, you both looked up.
Yeah.
You both looked in the same spot. It was weird. If this place is haunted, it's hiding so well. It is like literally and it showed up. Is there something by me?
It's a very strange figure. It was like leaning on the couch and it was laying on the floor.
I did feel you behind me. That was weird. Hackler, is this you?
Mr. Hackler, if you're here, could you stand next to Aaron, please?
I haven't seen a TV turn on. I haven't seen anything move. Not a cabinet move. That picture didn't fly off.
Nothing's moving.
Nothing's moving. Weirdest thing was this thing blinking, and that moving when we were talking about Francis and showing her picture.
And both times we were talking about Francis.
Right.
Hackler.
I mean,
what was that?
Sounded like it was in there.
Did you hear that?
Francis. It's every time.
Oh, it's in the kitchen. That came from the kitchen camera. What noise?
And both times we were talking about Francis.
Right.
Hackler.
I mean,
what was that? Francis.
Right.
Hackler.
I mean,
what was that?
It sounded like it was right there the first time underneath the TV.
I know.
Right behind Lauren.
Right? Lauren, go in the kitchen.
Something did make a noise in here.
You hear it?
Yeah, I heard something in the kitchen just as I came around the corner.
Francis Hackler.
Oh, it's way different in here alone.
Talk to her, Lauren.
Francis? Do you like it better when just women are in here? Is that when you come out? I can tell the energy shifted now. Make another noise. Could you open a cabinet for me?
Let's continue. More equipment, more questions. I'm gonna do a quick sweep, guys.
What was it during the walkthrough?
2.5.
Miss Hackler. Would you like it if Bill?
Free me? Did I say free me?
It's a woman's voice.
I wasn't expecting it, but it had to do with Francis. A female voice came through the spirit box and said, "Free me," just plain as day.
Miss Hackler. Would you like it if Bill?
Free me? Did I say free me?
It's a woman's voice.
Free me. That's what it sounded like, right?
Right after it said, "Oh my God."
If you'd like Bill to do something. And
I was talking about doing the Santo wood in here and cleansing it, and it goes, "Free me." What if Francis is stuck here because of the voodoo doll? Well, I was about to talk about cleansing,
and she needs to be freed from the
curse.
I thought the exact same thing you just said.
So we are talking to Francis here. Hey, Francis, Bill will do a cleansing to try to help free you.
We'll focus on you. We'll focus specifically to free you if you are trapped. Is that what you want?
Hey guys, too, remember, if Chelsea did get scratched, it was in the bathroom. And that's also where she claimed she would see, like, a dead girl.
Visions of a dead girl.
Like I had this vision of this deceased girl, like in this tub.
Go
to the bathroom.
Are we on to something here? Are we getting close?
Francis, are you showing yourself to Chelsea in visions? Are you the dead girl? That's just a weird connection. I think that makes sense. Here, let me go in there for a second. Francis! Speak to us! I just had a spike.
Come on, you just talk.
There was a 2.8 spike just now.
Whoa, is it that cold in here? You feel that?
It's moving towards the bathroom.
I'm getting spikes, guys. Francis, are you in here? Focus all of your energy. You look funny. Yeah. You look funny. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was the same girl's voice as "you look funny." Francis, are you in here? Focus all of your energy. You look funny. Yeah. You look funny. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
A full sentence. You look funny. And obviously they were talking about Aaron because it wouldn't be me.
I mean, obviously they know what they're talking about. They're talking about Bill.
Now, obviously, I wasn't in there, so it wasn't me.
Clearly, we all know who they're talking about.
I think we are talking to Francis.
I do too.
And I think she wants freed.
So I went room to room, just like I normally would for anybody, and cleared the house.
If there are any evil spirits here, curses or other that are holding people, tormenting people, I command that you leave at once. You do not have power over Francis Hackler or any of their family members or their souls, and they are free to go. Francis Hackler, if you're here now, I'm telling you that you do not have to stay here. You are free.
Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, this was a very serious case, and I don't think that we realized how serious it was until my team got to your house and you started opening up a little bit more about the things that are happening, particularly with you, Chelsea. We have to, on our side, approach every case relying on our evidence. There's too many investigations and cases to count where we have dealt with crisis situations, dealing with demonic infestation, things like that, but we never know what we're gonna walk into because we've never met you before. So before we give a diagnosis and say, yeah, you got a bad non-human entity in your house that's causing this, we like to be very methodical in our approach and then getting into what did we capture and what did my team feel. We do have something that we need to talk about right off the bat. During the initial arrival, the investigation, Chelsea, I know that you had a terrifying moment when a scratch appeared on your neck. I'm gonna let Billy take it from here because one of our cameras captured something that I just wanna ask you a question about.
There was a moment where you had disappeared. You went to the restroom or something. I think all of us were wondering, like, you don't think she would have did that to herself, do you? You know, we had to weigh that out. I'm like, I don't think so, because what I felt was that you guys are so genuine and that your situation is so dire and important that why would someone jeopardize us coming all the way there to do all this? You know what I'm saying? Did we just lose them?
They just hung up.
Wow.
This is the first time in House Calls history that two clients, Billy and I, just addressing how this scratch appeared on her neck. We weren't going to be accusing her of doing that to herself. We didn't get to that point yet. But just by setting it up and saying that it was a suspicious moment and the timing of it, it looks like they just didn't want to hear it, or we must have hit a nerve and they disconnected from us. It looks like they've turned their phones off. They will not get back on the Zoom calls with us. We just wanted to hear their side of it. You know, I was gonna ask them more. Do you remember this happening in the bathroom? Do you remember doing it to yourself? Sometimes when people are affected severely, they don't remember doing things like this to themselves. I have a whole page of notes here to share with them of some interesting, unexplained things that we wanted to go over with them, including the history of the house. But I think at this moment, Billy, why don't you and I walk through the evidence?
Yeah, because there's evidence. We wanted to share it.
Yeah, and I think it was, what was strange was every time the team mentioned Francis, it seemed to always follow with some type of malfunction within our equipment.
Yes.
And the first thing is when Francis was mentioned, Jay's splitter at Nerve Center started flashing, and it does not do that.
I've never seen it do that. So it was very strange, which the prelude to that was Jay had chills. He's like, there's something here, I'm feeling this. And then the splitter started going crazy.
Francis Hackler, can you give us some sort of sign that you can hear my voice and that you know that we're here?
Whoa, guys. I just got the chills in the garage. Holy I feel this. The balls aren't going off, but the in here is go. Holy dude, I am. Guys, get in here. Someone just get in here. I just gotta get someone else to document this. Holy I feel like I'm being electrocuted.
Another time Francis was mentioned, an IR light went off.
Yeah.
Francis Hackler, are you the one turning this TV on?
It might not even be Francis.
If Francis was cursed, it could be whatever the evil entity that cursed her. The evil entity that cursed her. And when we talk about her, when we show her picture, it gets pissed off.
My infrared light just shut off. It has a full battery.
And then we started getting into some of our visual evidence. We captured the XLS figure that appeared by the couch.
And that's, Zach, that's after a full sweep of the house with nothing.
until Aaron felt it something behind him, and I had him back up. I said, well, let me shoot you. And this figure's right there. Like Aaron felt whatever that was.
Right.
I felt it, and you both looked up right where I felt it. If this place is haunted, it's hiding so well. It is like literally and it showed up.
There was some very large claims as well about the cabinet doors opening, TVs turning on and off, lots of poltergeist type of activity. The remote camera moving, that was weird. We had no explanation for that moving.
I have a picture of her and the dolls.
Okay, yeah, let's see that.
Let's see, what was that?
Bro, where's that thing that Jeff made that was like...
Whoa, what the
What?
Whoa!
What?
Did you just see that?
What?
That thing just moved forward on its own.
And this is all evidence we wanted to share with them. So, I mean, look, we right off the bat learned about their behaviors. We learned about how Chelsea is punching holes in walls, has become extremely violent. I don't know if this was another piece of that behavior that we just witnessed, and it's unfortunate, but we felt like whatever energy is inside of here needed to be freed, and this spirit box voice that we captured that said, "Free me," was very interesting as well.
Miss Hackler, would you like it a bill?
Free me.
Oh my God. I was talking about doing the Santo wood in here and cleansing it, and it goes, "Free me."
So we were, I believe, interacting with a spirit in this house. But look, we don't know what kind of effect and if it was affecting Chelsea at all, but by this behavior.
If it is something that's affecting her and making her do that or punch holes in walls or in this call, she could still be being affected by that.
This case is not closed, and it'll be our determination whether or not we decide to open this back up in the future. But as of now, we are going to leave this case as it is, as it was, and that's it.